What's up, guys? My name is Jared Santos, and I'm a current senior at UTSA. I'm currently receiving my bachelor's in communications, and I currently don't have a minor right now. I'll be graduating in fall of 2019, and after I graduate from UTSA, I plan on joining the Air Force or the Navy, depending on my scores for my test, and then I'll go in as an officer into the officer program. And I'll be going to schooling for that. So, for my personal story, it's more of like my life, but it's my academic aspect of it, kind of is like personal and academic, so to speak. All my life, I was basically straight A student. I knew exactly what I was doing from grade school to high school. Even with those college courses that I took in high school, it was just pretty simple and pretty self-explanatory, so I didn't really have to struggle for anything. But it all changed when I got to college. You never know or expect like all the distractions that you really run into with school while being away from family and having your own freedom as well. So, just my freshman year was tough. I was struggling with a lot of things, such as like just being able to manage everything with my time, my classes, being able to communicate with people. I wouldn't want to communicate with people, which is weird because I'd always understand everything so easily, so I wouldn't have to communicate with people. You know what I mean? So, from going from that to having to struggle with not understanding concepts and things like that, it's pretty tough. My first 2 years, like my freshman and sophomore year, I was barely scraping anything. I wasn't on probation or anything. It's just I was barely getting by, basically. C's get degrees type thing. So I had to figure out a different route. And prior to that, I was majoring in kinesiology. Now I'm majoring in communications, as I said prior to this. And I don't plan on having a minor. It's just more money, more classes. I guess it would benefit me later, if I double majored. But other than that, no. So from transferring from kinesiology to communications, it's a big jump. And I did that just for the simple fact that throughout my first 2 years, I was struggling with like math courses and everything, because math isn't my strongest suit. But I love science, so that's why I was majoring in kinesiology. But once I got to college, I understood that it wasn't just science. It is more the math perspective and even writing as well. So you know that's why I changed my major for sure. So communication's been pretty good. I've enjoyed the classes and everything. I've been not as lazy. I've been more productive. It's just more of like a opening my eyes in my academic view. If I wanted to get things done, I had to get things done. It's not it'll just come to me. I'd have to study it. I have to actually grind it out. So that was more of the difference from grade school, middle school, high school, and even like my first core classes. Like I didn't think I had to study, and I was like, oh shoot, like shit, I actually have to study. So it's just it's just you have to figure out when to buckle down for sure. There were many people that helped me throughout like the struggling time for my freshman and sophomore year. My family for sure, and then when I got with my girlfriend, she helped me pick me up a little bit for sure throughout my years. Helped me stay on track, and my family helped me stay on track as well. It's just having the right people in your life can help you push you, and they helped me push me to succeed for my academic, and now on my way to graduating. So, but in conclusion, just overall, just for myself academically, I just know I know that you have to do more, just study more, and go above and beyond if you want to actually get what you need to do. Now I'm sitting pretty nice, and I'm not scraping the bottom of the boat anymore. And in conclusion for this class, well, obviously my goal is to pass, but I kind of want to get an A, just because how the class is, and it's not my first online class, but it's like my first in depth, like heavy workload kind of class. So I definitely want to see if I can test and challenge myself to get this A in here. And there's also gaining a better knowledge of persuasion and just the overall concept of it, and just being able to grow from that. And then lastly, to be able to use the things and ideas from persuasion and implement them into my real life, because just learning things is cool, but being able to use it in your everyday life is actually probably one of the most interesting things to myself. Learning all these things in college and certain aspects and certain ideas you can't use or you don't see yourself using as much in real life, but things like persuasion and manipulation and coercion, you see that in your everyday life. You just have to know when to actually see it and when it's being implemented into your life. But those are pretty much my 3 goals, and hope you guys enjoy the semester and good luck.